Good morning, Commodore friends and family. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I'm going to read you a story called The Penguin Who Wanted to Fly. Have you ever wanted to do something really, really bad and you worked really, really hard at it and you still couldn't get it? Well, that is something that happens to the penguin in this story. So let's find out what happens to him. The Penguin Who Wanted to Fly, written by Catherine Vasse. Flip-Flop sat on his favorite thinking rock and looked up at the sky. "I wish I could fly," he said to himself. Flip-Flop stood up. He looked down at his wings and flapped them. But nothing happened. Flip-Flop couldn't fly. That night, Flip-Flop had a dream. He dreamed he was flying. It was so quiet and peaceful up there in the starry sky. The next morning, Flip-Flop had an idea. He would make himself some wings. "Can I help?" asked Polar Bear. Flip-Flop climbed on top of Polar Bear and flapped his wings. Flip, flap, flop. "Oops," said Flip-Flop. But it didn't matter. Flip-Flop had another idea. "Just the thing," said Flip-Flop as he pulled out his special helicopter cap from his dress-up trunk. He spun around and around and around and around and around, spinning faster and faster and faster, until he spun out of control. "Ouch!" cried Flip-Flop as he flopped to the ground. "I feel so very dizzy." That night it snowed. In the morning, Flip-Flop was very excited. He had thought of another idea. He would build an airplane out of snow and call it a snowplane. Flip-Flop was very pleased with himself as he climbed in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He waited for the snowplane to take off and waited and waited. "Oh dear," Flip-Flop sighed as the sun came out and melted his snowplane. But it didn't matter. Flip-Flop had another idea, a better idea. He got a balloon and tied a piece of string to it. The balloon floated upward, and so did Flip-Flop. "I'm flying," said Flip-Flop excitedly. "I am really flying." And he was until... Pop went the balloon. Flop went Flip-Flop. Poor Flip-Flop. "I'm never going to fly," he cried. Polar Bear gave his friend a hug. "Come with me," he said. Polar Bear gave Flip-Flop a gentle push down his favorite slide. Whoosh! Flip-Flop whizzed down that ice. "Whee! I'm flying!" squealed Flip-Flop. But then... Splash! "Help!" cried Flip-Flop as he crashed into the sea. It was very peaceful and quiet down there under the sea. There were lots of fish and other floaty things. "Wow," said Flip-Flop. "This is just like flying." Flip-Flop couldn't really fly, but it didn't matter because Flip-Flop could swim. In fact, he could swim quite beautifully. Oh, I love that story, boys and girls. It is teaching us two very important things. When you're learning how to do something that you really, really, really want to do, don't give up. Keep trying. And you might be just like Flip-Flop and find that you might find something that you're really, really good at that you didn't even know. And you might actually like that better. So, don't give up. Keep on trying. I will see you tomorrow, my friends. Bye-bye.